Hi guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account. We're looking at the wish finder, which is going to be coming up soon on global. Now overall, you can see we have a couple wishes in here based on the heroes. So we're going to be breaking them down a little bit, but looking at our rewards and looking what you can get, collect all the wishes to get. That is right. It is a hero choice chest. However, it is pretty limited to the heroes that are in here. Overall, there's really only two choices that I would pick up. Damon is very easy to build when it comes to building him out, especially for an early game player. Damon would be probably a pretty good choice to build. And then, of course, there is Palmer. Now, Palmer is going to be the one you want to have built out. You want to really maximize him. Utility-wise, Palmer is the number one to build out of here. Again, utility as a later game player. He is going to be the one that you're going to build out. Damon is going to be earlier game, not really used as much later game. Now, if you do have Flora built all the way up to 5 stars, you can actually exchange within the Rickety Cart for Flora. You can exchange copies of Flora, copies of Wukong, or 5-star Celestial or Hypo heroes for other heroes, which can be super beneficial. But overall, those are really the choices. The rest of the heroes I would not pick. And I don't really understand why they leave so many heroes in here that are very, very old school. Now looking here, you also do get 1,000 diamonds. You get 5 of your emblem choice chests. So not really an update in this one at all, but you can see we do have a few in here that are going to give us 5 rewards right there, or 5 scrolls. We also do have 1,000 of our 1,000 of our Pokecoins, and then there's 1,000. So essentially when you do these wishes, which you have to find exactly where it is, so you will see it will give you a little snippet right here of where it's supposed to be. Once you go to that place right here, hint, try looking in the library. So when you actually go over here, and I believe this is the library, it'll give us a couple different places that you can actually look. Elder Tree, I don't think this is where it's going to be. It's probably going to be maybe in the Echoes of Time or somewhere in this nature for the library itself. But overall, there will be a wish, and I'm wondering where this one actually is. You'll see it in here. Maybe it's a gear resonance that it's going to be hanging out in. As you can see, we're having a lot of issues with this loading, but I wonder if it's also going to be in his union, because they do have a union in here. And again, I'm kind of wondering, we've seen a couple before that were in the union. Right there it is. So you will actually see this little feather. This is going to be his wish. After going through some tough times, I finally reunite with them. I hope that what may come, we'll stay together as a family. There we go. Will you help me hang the wish? We can go ahead to hang the wish, and there we go. So he will actually be done giving us the ability to pick up the 5 scrolls out of there. And you just have to go through this. They all tell you kind of where it is. Even right here, available rewards. I often stroll around a place dedicated to the goddess of life, experiencing the gentle touch of divine light. I believe that is going to be the resonating crystal. And then, of course, Rigby. Every time I'm out exploring, there's lounging to return to that warm place. I adventurers excited, but they keep me away. They keep me far from my daughter. Look at the Noble Tavern. So again, when you think of the rewards that they're giving in you here, they're telling you to go to the Noble Tavern. There is his wish. And then, of course, the other one that we just seen with right here should be the resonating crystal. This should be the resonating crystal, which I believe maybe not. Maybe this isn't the place for that one. I'm going to have to look to see exactly where these are at. But again, Wishfinder is up. Definitely look for some heroes in here. Again, if you don't have Palmer, build Palmer. If you don't have Damon, build Damon. Ultimately, you'll probably pick up Flora out of here. Now, in addition, we do have the Mystic Star Zone that is coming up in just a couple days. That is up as well. Temple Rift is up. The Isle of Gold is up. And then, of course, the Bountiful Trials and the updated Misty Valley and the Rising Winds. So make sure, guys, that you're hopping in here and doing a lot of the events we have. Now, overall in the calendar, I love looking at this right there as our Wish Finder. Star Zone is, of course, coming up. Now, the Star Zone itself, we have been getting some chests out of there. So we've been kind of fragmented. We're at 14 right now. But overall, I know a lot of players that are at, 14, 15, 17 chests. This is going to give you the ability to actually build the heroes out of here. And really 3 choices as we sit of today based on our tier list. Getting the awakened version of Belinda out of here, getting the awakened version of Athalia, or Chimera would be the possible, probably best in slot ones if you don't have them. And then also Leica would be a good choice. But even looking at Sophia, you're talking the SSS tier as well as the SS tier just based on the tier list. Matria, unfortunately, has fallen down quite a bit. So overall, when you're looking at them, and again, thinking big picture, the awakened version of Athalia or Belinda, damage-wise, would probably be the best to build. But ultimately, whoever you're building them up a little bit further. Now, on accounts like this, the free-to-play accounts, all of those, I only build them up to 1 star, and that is it. That is where I stop in their entirety, is taking the heroes up to 1 single star. And again, at that point, I do stop. I don't build them any further. So I build out the signature items. We do the engraving. We also do the furniture. And that is as far as I build the Awakened Heroes, just because of the sheer cost. The Awakened Heroes to build out, when you're starting to add a lot more kind of layer on top of layer on top of layer with these heroes, they get very, very expensive very fast. If you're building them up much further, especially because Stargazer Scrolls, you're just going to be burning through a ton of resources again, very fast in nature. Let's hop in here. We'll do a couple summons to conclude the video for today. Now, overall, we're still looking for Liberta, which I believe we got complete at this point. Maybe we still need a couple more copies, which, oh, this isn't the free-to-play account. This is test server. Yeah, we do need. Liberta is the one that we have been looking for. So let's go ahead. We'll do 1 summon in here. And unfortunately, not a copy. Temple of Time. We've been buying out our cards. We're still looking for the Awakened version of Shmira. So go ahead. We'll pick those ones out. Maybe we'll get a copy out of here. Again, test server, not playing a ton and putting a lot of time and effort in here, but we can also pop open our chests. I try to get into the dailies. I try to get the weeklies, the events going on with these, but overall, just getting run with multiple accounts. It's getting very, very time consuming to go through here and finish these out on a regular basis. Now, we also do have pieces right here of Joan. We have pieces of Leonardo da Vinci. We also do have a couple pieces there of Eugene. So again, building them a little bit out, but not a huge focus when it comes to the test server account overall. Even looking here, we're still running Ainz. We're still running a couple other heroes that do work incredibly well in formations. Yeah, it's, again, the time constraint that we find within here. Even looking at our regular summons, what do we have? 19 scrolls on there. And again, we're going to pop that. I'm going to grab that wish right there from the wish finder in just a minute. But overall, again, companion points, nothing out of there as well. We're going to have to continue farming. We're going to have to continue farming and making some more progression in there. And again, I'm trying to kind of thinking where that other wish is for Palmer, but I'm going to have to look for that and figure out exactly where it is. Sorry, guys. So that is going to do it for the Wish Finder. Very cool to just get the free hero. Honestly, to pick a free hero out of there, especially because I'm going in there, getting that copy of Flora, getting some additional resources out of there. Everything that we get is just kind of a regular build up to where we're at. So again, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.